Man, look at these birds flying. I love it. That is God's energy's work. And these birds just fly away and they disappear. It is amazing. Amazing nature. I just love it. You know, I think I'm about 15 miles right about now into this. You know, I just want to do an easy 26 today. You know, so I'm literally just moving my shoulders and leaning forward. You know, with this meditative jog today. And I am just very grateful. I remember days when I first started doing this, 26 miles used to look like a big deal. But as time goes on, I realize, like anything that I've done in life, it was a fear that was put in me. And what that fear did, it set limitations to me. And the moment I begin to study different philosophies and spiritual beliefs, I begin to realize it. What is this in my head? Did I bump my head without realizing it? Oh, my head is just, I'm getting weight in my head, eh? That's where all the food is going. What, the biscuit? Ah! The moment I begin to realize it, I start to realize, man, I can learn anything in this universe. There's not a thing that I cannot learn how to do. Give me 2 years, I will understand what it is. That's how powerful the brain is. 2 years of doing it every single day. Whether it's math, science, to become a doctor. Give me a year, 2 years, I will begin to understand it. By the 4th year, 5th year, and I never realized that. You know, and that's one of the reasons why this whole meditation thing and jogging is like a life thing for me, because it has allowed me to want to learn different things, whether it's to play piano or music. Everything now has consumed me where I literally have no time to waste. That's just it, because I'm learning different things all the time. You know, so I started out running because I had a background as an athlete, you know, playing soccer. And when I started playing, it was really painful, you know. And I just didn't want to compete anymore. I'm tired of it. So I started running, and by the time I realized I got bored of running 26 miles, then I wanted to run 100. But my limitation mindset came with me. And every time I get to my 50, 60, I just couldn't move my body anymore. I knew I can go farther, but my mind was being programmed to have a limit. Man, I love this tree right here. The color that it portrays, how powerful nature is. This is energy. God, the ancestors walk right here. You know, but because of that limitation that I've set my mind to, you know, from the surrounding that I grew up with, I was never able to do it. Then I began to study, and one day I saw my son being born. And that was the day I looked at women. I stopped looking at them differently. I was amazed with the amount of power that a woman carries. I mean, to push out a baby. Oh my goodness, I love these flowers right here. Great work of nature. Looking at these flowers right here. Great work. Beautiful, that's what nature is. This is God's work right here. Like I was saying, so right there, I knew I could run 100 miles because my whole thinking of the way a woman should be treated, the way a woman should be looked at, literally changed, because the amount of energy that goes into the chi to push out a baby is so powerful that I knew if I use that same amount of intensity in anything that I do, I'll be, what do I say? I don't want to use the word success. I will be at the place that I wanted. And that's where this whole meditative jogging become even more further. Yoga, meditation, because I wanted to self-realization, like pure studying. I literally lost interest in material things. I wanted spiritual wealth, mental wealth become my whole focus. And like that guy, the comedian from South Africa he said he was practicing his blackness, trying to be an American so bad. Nah me. Like that same way, I wanted to know me. I meditated, I read. I was letting my brain know that I don't want you to be poor anymore. I want mental wealth. I want to understand mental wealth. I want you to know that everything that ever happened to me was my fault. How do I get rid of this? And through years of practicing, I eliminate that. And that's why this whole miles that I put on my body come into play. And I realized in order for me to move my body the way I wanted to, I had to be humble. Through humbleness, I'm able to push this body. I'm able to learn. I'm able to read. I have read so many books on this journey. It blew me away. And that's why I can literally say the coronavirus has no power on us. We have power on it. But as long as we are scared of it, we run away from it. We are making it stay. It's good to be, we need to be precaution and all that, blah, 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 blah. But we also cannot live in fear. The fear tactics is working right now. And I know I sound crazy. We take precaution because what this is going to end up doing, mess with people's emotion. The solution is what we need to find. And that's why, what's been going on right now, or the precaution that's been taken, you gotta say I admire it, grateful for it. We're trying to keep people safe, but at the same time, we also need to come together and pray for world health. Let us pray for world health. What's the solution to this? At the end of the day, man still has to do one thing. He has to stand still and come up. Man or woman, shall I say, has to stand still and come up with a solution. So, in reality, in it all, he still or she has to meditate to come out with the right vaccine for this beautiful thing. Because there we have to. True meditation is when we see, true thinking and doing things over and over and just thinking. So in a way, it is meditation, whether I want to accept it or not. So this whole energy that's going on, let's put in a positive one into it also. We can let our fear overwhelm us. It is good to be cautious, but we also have to realize fear is good, but at the same time, fear can destroy us. You gotta be balanced with this fear. With this fear tactics. It is funny, you know, everything in life, the way I look at it. Behind that little cloud is the sunshine. You know, I don't know if anyone can see it. And that's the same way, you know, that same way is how the vaccine that's going to treat this virus is going to arrive. Yeah, that same way is how it's going to arrive. So today, on this 26-mile meditative jog, I'm going to wish for world health. You know, I'm going to wish for that energy to create the vaccine that we need for this. And I'm going to wish well for everyone that has been involved, that has had the infection of this disease. And I'm going to wish well for people who lost lives because of this disease. And I'm going to wish well for everybody that this situation has affected. So, today, that is what my 26-mile meditative jog is going to be about. It's all about self-honesty. Morning, sir. Good morning. You know, it's all about self-honesty. And that same self-honesty is what I use to push this body. So today, from self-honesty, I'm wishing everybody well. And I'm going to say, I share.